Hello, bonne2 forum guys and ladies. Well, I thought I'd document a little bit of the white elephant here that I've had to do. As you can see down there, lower control arms have been done, both sides. Okay, going through this thing, we found a bunch of issues with it and got the new trans in there. And it turns out that the trans wasn't wrong at all. It just needed to do a little relearning, and seems to be going to function okay. But got a big hesitation. In fact, in fourth, when I step on the gas, sometimes the idle actually goes backwards. And I was told that the intake was done. And I got to looking at it, and you can see down in there that just, I don't believe it. You can see a little seepage there. And there's a fluid down here below that I drained out from the radiator because it's got a leak, so I'm replacing that as well. And as you can see by the fluid, there's a bit of oil in there, isn't there? Yep. So we're going to replace the limb on here, and we're also going to replace the plenum and the plenum gasket. That's going to get done. That's what I've got on order from Rock Auto now. As you can see, the control arms down there are new on both sides. Tie rod ends are new. Pretty much what's going to go through this whole thing. They do gaskets on the rockers as well. Did the pads, did not do rotors. They're not in that bad a shape. Somebody wants to turn those, that's fine, but I'm not going to do those. Meat on the tires. Just got some brand new tires for it as well. And really, it's been a hell of a project here, more than I wanted to get into. But I'm not willing to let it go down the road not being right. So there you go, right? Let's see. Tie rod ends, control arms and bushings. Lovely, huh? This radiator is on its way out the door. There's actually a leak in the right below where the hose is. I don't know what the deal was, but right down in here it was spraying some water out, some coolant out of it. So I went to the yard and cannibalized one over there. We're going to put in, or actually that's the condenser for my 2002 that I'm going to put in. I took a hit underneath and it's actually busted, so that one's going in. There's the radiator that's going into it. There's my retriever. Hi, Chewy. Anyway, that's a little update on what's going on with this thing. Hopefully I'll get that done. I'll get you some more video when we get into the intake. I'm also going to do all the grommets and gaskets, replace the O-rings on the fuel rail, and generally just go through everything we need. Got a belt on the way for that. More later. Take care, guys. Lower training line is a bitch to get to in these. I don't know how you guys do it, or the proper way, or GM's way, or whatever, but I just started pulling it apart. That front brace off there and laid it up. It hangs on the cable there, so just pulled that out, flipped it up, which amounts to all these bolts here. There's ones here, 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 here. These, you can pull the front out of the way and basically pop this thing up. Disconnect all the upper hoses and the lower hose here, and then pop your fan up and out of the bracket and just kind of let it roll forward, and then pop your radiator back. And if you can see down here how that exposes this bolt so that you can actually get to it, or this lower line so you can actually get to it there. That's about the only way I could see to get a decent wrench on it without rounding it off. I did get it broke loose, but they're a pain in the ass. Those ones are always corroded on there pretty good. Okay, having worked the radiator up out of there, I wanted to give you a show what exactly is going on here. I don't know if you can see right there. Oh, sorry about this little zoom issue here. And freaking cell phone. I never take video with it. But there you can see it. Right in here. There's a crack all the way down there, and there's a crack right along here too. So that's why she's coming out. So since we got the radiator out of this thing, it's a good time to get in here and blow the crud out from behind the fan here, and you can blow right through your condenser. The back with a air hose on medium pressure, don't get carried away. But anyways, that's what I'm going to do now, and then drop the new radiator in. Hello again, guys. Having found the 2 bolts which were actually under oil on the inside of the intake there. Finally got it, thanks to the forum members for pointing that out. I couldn't see them, they were under oil, but still it's kind of a bonehead thing to miss. But anyway, here are what was in there. So much for taking a word of somebody that they had been replaced recently. As you can see, they were junk. This one, the broken one, that was actually me when I was prying on stuff. So, but you can see them in here; they're all toast. So I'm glad that I pulled it down. Didn't pass this on to somebody else with that kind of garbage in there. So whoever buys this, we got some documentation that it's all been done. Going up to the junkyard to pick up some parts. Haven't looked at the lower intake yet to see if I screwed that up. Alright, moving on here. I don't know how much of this you can see in there. Let me take it out in the sunlight here. But pretty nasty. Look in here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not. I can't tell, the screen's blacked out with a light, but it's pretty funky. And throttle body. Ooh, crusty. Yeah, I think it was due for cleaning. What do you guys think? Yeah. So we get all that cleaned out and got a new plenum on the way. So that's the next project. Next shots from going back together. Hey guys, got the top end of this thing, got the planting off of here, and sorry about the music in the background, or the lack of. I did some looking around in here, and then look down in there. See this? Ooh, nice, huh? Looks like a good call on doing the gaskets, so I'm going to pull this lower off in a minute, and I'll get you some pictures of that.